foil coating. It was a unique experience. It was an eye-opening experience to someone who was younger that was starting. I started when I was 16. So it was my first real job. It was a lot of smell, a lot of dirt. It was it was something that I think everybody should do, a type of job everybody should do at least once in their life, so when they get out they will appreciate a good job. Probably one of the most, they will appreciate a good job. Probably one of the most dirty jobs was cleaning the press after a run was done, and once a run was done, we'd have to take the ink out, and we used to have to clean the rollers. The plates would come off, and then we'd have to clean the blankets, and it was just generally probably a 4 to 5 hour process. So what we used to do to others and others would do to us, we would take and try to prolong the job and slow down the press if we knew that we'd have to start the cleanup on our shifts. So we would routinely jam it up or do something to stop it so the next shift would get stuck with it.
And then all what came around,
Oh yeah, and if it would always come back to haunt you, because you'd be walking out at the end of your shift snickering at the guys, and they knew what you had done to them, and they'd get even with you another time.
Do you want to talk about the fire?
Renting a box, and that was what was fascinating about it. This is one of the boxes we made for Jack Daniels, and it's a laminated box. And now this is like craft board, and then they have the laminating on it. And this one is only one color, which is the black. Well, it's actually the black and the gray. But then this would be the bottom, which is blue craft foil. But here it has the perforations on it, so that was another operation. And then the way it would get folded so that they could pack it, it would always be packed flat. And after I did the gluing, it was folded, where it was glued, you know, it's just something that's now a part of my life, that I never look at a box the same way. You know, putting the cellophane in the Ronzoni box. And we lost a lot of business then. A lot of the companies couldn't wait because they didn't know when the strike was going to end, and in their different positions.
Like
which
what?
is, well, that was when I had to learn how to pack the box, how to put the egg cartons in the boxes and band them, and as they were coming up, you know, pick up 5, put them this way, pick up another 5, like Lucy and Ethel with the candy. That's exactly what it was like. You had to pick up 5 because they just kept coming, and you had to be very fast to pick them up and put them the right way and get the band around them before the next batch came through. So, but it was to go through it, and they let you walk through it, but you did feel guilty about it. And not that any harm would have come to me or anything like that. It was just the idea that they're picketing for a reason, and I'm going through that line to do the work that they're fighting.